very hesitant on studying abroad. I had always wanted to do some form of international travel, but I did not want to do a long trip because personally I had never been away from home. I had lived at home, I commute to school, and that's fine, but I wanted to do a program, but I was going back and forth between like a short program, a couple of weeks here and there, and I was talking to you, I'm like, I'm not ready, but once you make the decision to do it and to go and start the initial process, it's very smooth. And I'm very happy that I was able to do this program because it's taught me so much about myself. Because what CIS did is pretty much you tell them what you want to do and they will set you up with exactly what you want to do. So I had been in touch with a couple different advisors here and there, filled out like an online portal, and just like I actually had a Skype interview with an advisor over here in Ireland, and I was told by another advisor in the Career Center because Kathleen O'Keefe in the Career Center, her daughter Claire, did the internship program in Dublin. So I got a lot of advice from Kathleen and a lot of advice from Claire. And she even interviewed with the same man who I interviewed with. So she gave me some tips and some pointers. And I was given like 3 solid, things to choose from. So like being business and marketing, I was like, okay, I really like what I've done in my past internships because I've had 2 in the past. And I've done a lot with like event marketing and event management. And my initial, what I wanted to figure out, I was like, okay, so marketing, advertising, events. So those are like my 3 areas. So I was between like, I told him, like a marketing agency, an advertising agency, or like an event planning business, or something along those lines, like anything in hospitality, anything with marketing of events or marketing of, my internships in the past have been mainly like social media, digital media, and event marketing. So I kind of wanted to stick with that area. So they found a couple places, here and there, and this was actually the one that fit best. And what appealed to me the most is this company. Being that this is my 3rd internship, this has even taught me more than what I've learned. So I know that when I get home and when I'm ready for graduation, there's so much that skills that I've learned through this company and through just being in Ireland. Their takeaways are just unreal. Doing something on your own and going for a trip like this, even if you don't know anybody. I have met not only my coworkers, but the people I live with, they became a family like within the first few days because we're all in the same boat. I didn't know a single person, and neither did any of my roommates or anybody living with me on this whole CIS excursion. Nobody knew anybody. And that honestly was probably the best part, because when you know somebody and when you have friends and when you have people like on there, they know all about you. They could be like, they could embarrass you, or they could, know too much about you and stuff like that. And yeah, it's great to have like friends with you on the trip, but I was very happy that I did this on my own and just went and did it. So you'll get over the fears within the first couple weeks. You'll be fine, especially like interning, like this, it's what you have to do. Like you're commuting on your own, you're joining the workforce, you're being a real citizen and working, and you're not gonna always have your friends by you at the same job, at the same school. You'll always need to like figure out yourself and do things on your own as a person before you can add another person in that mix. Because like I said, you won't always have a friend at your job. You won't always have a friend in your class. It's like starting a new school. You walk in there completely blinded. So absolutely do it. And I even went on a couple solo trips to different countries by myself. I flew it was great.
And where did you go?
I flew to Amsterdam, I flew to London, and I also flew to Scotland all by myself. So, if you are stuck thinking, wondering, what if I went and studied abroad, or like, what if I go and I'm thinking about it, what if people don't like me, or what if I don't fit in, or what if I can't get adjusted? You need to get rid of the what ifs, because I went in here with a completely open mind. and it's been a completely life-altering experience. And if you're on that bridge of, if you're stuck in the middle of the bridge, do I go, do I not go? Everybody has different factors of why they can and why they can't, but if you know that there is nothing holding you back but yourself, you need to go. You need to experience a different culture, especially interning, because you get really excellent resume experience and you get really excellent networking. So just do it, because I would have regret if I did not go and do a long-term program. And I was even talking to you about that and saying that I don't know if I can do a long program. I really don't know. Like, I'm gonna get too nervous, too homesick. I've never been away from home, but you just jump in, you go in with an open mind, and you realize that everybody's in the same boat as soon as you get here, and everybody has been so wonderful, and everybody here in Dublin are the friendliest people I've ever met. And you know, even other countries, like, this is by far my favorite city and my favorite area to live in and to be a part of the culture, because it's been a completely wonderful and truly life-changing event and experience. And you need to just put your anxieties behind, take a trip by yourself. You'll never know unless you try, and go off, go get lost, not too lost. Talk to people, meet strangers, you know, put yourself in unfamiliar territory, always being careful, but you learn from every experience that is thrown your way. Every obstacle, you will overcome it. And like I said, the first 2 weeks are the roughest. They absolutely are. You will have a breakdown. I don't know a single person that hasn't come and done something like this that hasn't had a breakdown at least once. And it's all just a huge culture shock, and once you're adjusted, you're not gonna wanna leave. Like me, I don't want to go back home. But I do, at the same time. It's bittersweet, but go, explore, do it, learn a lot about yourself, and you will absolutely find what you've been looking for. And that was myself, and I found myself out here. Hi, my name is Gaydos, and I did an internship in Dublin, and this is a company that I work for, so this could be you if you choose. I strongly recommend it. So get yourself to the International Studies office at MSMC and go visit Ashley and Ingrid, because they're wonderful, and you could gain a huge amount of confidence and a really wonderful learning experience through an internship, especially internationally.